baby, I'm a woman. Oh yeah, without me, when you're my Maria, I do not mean so. When you mean any West Western, also my baby, I'm a woman. Is in the cage cry. Oh yeah, yummy. Oh yeah, no, Bayama. What you mean, yeah? Also my baby, I'm a woman. Osuna baby, I'm a woman. Osuna baby, I'm a woman. Osuna baby, I'm a woman. Bini mwadi chemwasam. Ema wo wiranko. Akuna mbwafo ni nyame. Otumi adi nyine ye. Osunu bepie ama wo ho atawo. Onia enkachi. Odiefo wani hwe nyame. Ona nima de chiemu asem. Awosunu bepie ama wo ho atawo. Ene wunia abubronko so yakofi Yesu eni masan aba wo fie bio. Ene de wunia edapono so ni abrofo frɛ bibi lies entro nkontompo so yetwitwa yenuandu bi anantem lies. Why are we lying? We should not lie. So ye kase ye entra anankonkonsa edie eno ena wunua eneme no ye ba beche ehon bibi se enisa ye di nkonkonsa ese ka nokre na ye ka ye ne yaka bia me na twam but we dey o say lies and draw na ehon de nyameken. He says we should not lie to one another. We should be truthful in the first place. And he continues to say that, through our talks, through our advice, we sometimes cause people to sin because of our language or something that we are telling somebody. If you're a prophet and God has not spoken to you to tell people something, don't forge, don't use your own knowledge. See, people say, for them, they are philosophers, they've learned psychology, and so they can actually see your face and tell you what is happening to you. Is this a gift or something that God has actually installed in you? Do you actually hear what God is saying? Are you actually telling the people what God has spoken to you to tell them? Or you're lying? Are you doing that because of some money or because you want to entice people to come to your church or to come to listen to you? Sometimes, brother, when you go to the YouTube these days, as we have all got these chances and the platforms that by His grace, we are all on it. People will come because of the monies that they are looking for, because of the fame that they are looking for. They will tell us anything for us to believe. They will tell us things that you want to hear. So all the time you go to their channel so that they will get more and more something that they're looking for. Somebody will come and tell you some medicinal something that can heal you. But sometimes it is not true. But because human beings are looking for a healing, we are looking for some happiness, we are looking for people to tell us what we want to hear. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear something that will either pamper them or make them, happy. So people will start lying about it so that you will believe it. Now there's a danger here that the Bible says to us. It says, whoever causes one of these little ones to sin, you are in danger. The Bible says it is good even if you have not been born. If you lie for the little ones to sin, or people that are innocent to sin. When the Bible says about the little ones, sometimes it is not talking about little children. But sometimes, children are such that they don't argue. Whatever you tell them, they follow you. Whatever you say, because, they don't have any strength. They can't make any choices. They make choices through us because they are children. And this is what God is saying. It comes to sometimes that we are all children, because if you don't know something, you're a child. If you're vulnerable, you're a child. If you're poor, the rich man can come and lie to you and you believe it. These are the things that we got to guard against. Are you lying to people? Ask yourself. So the Bible says, if you cause one of these little ones to sin, if you cause one of these people that are vulnerable, strangers, people that do not know what they're doing, because you know and they believe you, are you actually lying to them? Because you can lie to them and somebody will go and be killed. You can lie to somebody and give him something that he's going to take and he will die. Are we being truthful? Are we actually telling people what is true? If we're not doing that, brother, then we got to be very careful. Because you know why? I'm saying this because sometimes when people are suffering, they want to hear something. They want to listen to you and then hear what you have to say for them. But like I said, if you lie to these people that I have mentioned, like children, the vulnerable, the weak, and all that, if you lie to them because of your intelligence, because of your whatever you have, you're not being truthful. And the warning is, it is better if you have not been born. And in the other hand, it says that if you do that, it's even easier that they hang you with a bag of cement, on your neck, and then they throw you into the sea. You know how that is going to be? It's going to pull you down with the weight on you. And I think that will not be fun. So that is what the Bible tells us. It is better for you to say the truth, so that we, the little ones or the vulnerables, will not go through that thing, or we will not go and sin. Are you causing somebody to sin? Are you flattening somebody so that you can get, if it is, let's say, a lady to come and, have sex with you or something? Are you lying to somebody to go and cause some harm to someone? We should be very careful on all that. You see, human beings, we are created to be like a salt. We should have this salt in us. We should be salt. Now, a salt means that wherever you are, you speak to people and it is tasty, it is nice. You advise people truthfully, and whatever you say, then they get something out of it. Every human being has this salt in us. We should have a habit of having salt in us, so that when we speak to one another, it will be an encouragement. It will be some happiness, but not lying so that, people will get trouble out of that. The Bible says it is better for you to go to heaven with one arm not there. It is better not to go to hell with the two arm or with the full body. So we should all think and see what God has for us. He's encouraging us to be truthful to one another. I keep repeating this. I am also not righteous or truthful or something. We have all lied before. But we need to at least take a deep breath and see what we are all talking about, and see what we're going to see or what we're going to feel when you hear things like this. It asks us to examine ourselves, to know what is right, to do what is right, not to lie and then spoil somebody's life. It is not good. One day, somebody's blood is going to be asked from you if you actually tricked someone to lie or to do something that is not good. So we should be truthful to one another, so that we will not cause somebody to sin. So we should be salt on earth and try to let people get peace. We should be peaceful to one another. You know, this world is so beautiful. It's so nice. Sometimes it baffles me that people think it belongs to them. This is my country. Yes, you are born here. Somebody also forces to be here because he loves this place that you love. But we are all one. Despite anything, God has created all of us to be one and be happy. Look, the creation of God is so nice. If he doesn't want us to come here, you can't even make plane. A plane can come over the sea. It means that we can travel from somewhere to another place. There's a car that can actually, cross us somewhere. There are bridges that we can pass on top and also have to be travel to another place. So the Lord is so good to all of us. He has made us to be a salt of one another so that we can encourage, we can talk sweet talks to one another to make all of us happy so that this world can be a happy place for each and every one. Why are we shedding blood? Why are we killing one another? What are we going to get from this? Nothing. So this is what God says. Any of us that will cause a little one, any of us that will cause a weak one, any of us that will cause a stranger or an immigrant or somebody that needs help, and we bully this person because of what we are, because of our power and things like that, you're going to be answered to that. You're going to be answering to that. And so we should all be on our watch out and see what we can do to glorify our Maker. Brother, there is something. There's a high power somewhere. If you don't know, I'm telling you today. You did not make yourself. You should believe this. And one day, you're going to be answering to whatever you have done on this earth. And when it comes to that, I still ask you a question, what are you going to do? So let's stop lying and say the truth so that we will not get into trouble at the end of the day, so that we will all have eternity. May God bless you, and we will speak again or we will talk again. Thank you so much.